Well, good afternoon. I'm Hannah Lee, as Olga introduced me. I am the co-owner of Konocti Bicycles. My husband is the other owner. His name is Matt Susser. We've been in business since January of 2022, and we're located right here in Lakeport. Our tagline is, "Where will your bike take you?" We are located in Lakeport at 626 South Main Street. Our customers are united by desire to experience the beauty of Lake County from the bicycle. What really got us started is that my husband has been heavily involved in the cycling industry. He used to ride road bikes, regularly did 100 miles around the lake every single weekend, competed in amateur mountain bike racing, all that. Unfortunately, his health got to the point where he could no longer ride. So this was an opportunity for him to still be involved in the cycling community without being able to ride a bike. We got lucky though. E-bikes, class 1 pedal assist bikes came on the scene, and now he can ride again with us. So again, our customers come to us because we are the experts in our field. They also really appreciate the fact that we can empathize and understand their health conditions, both because of my husband's health conditions, and I also deal with several chronic pain issues. So we're able to think creatively and outside of the box and how to help people stay on their bicycles. Because we are an independent bicycle shop, we're able to select our brands. We chose these 3 brands after carefully considering all the different options. The reason we chose these 3 are that they're known for supporting their bicycle shops. They stand behind their product and their quality, and they're on the cutting edge. Giant, we affectionately call the Toyota of the bicycle brands. Giant is the largest bicycle manufacturer in the world. Their bicycles are stand up to abuse. Myself and my husband both ride Giants. My husband routinely takes his off of jumps that I think are a little too dangerous, and they've survived it. Santa Cruz and Scott are known for being the leaders in mountain bike racing, and we're heavily involved in the team for Lake County for the high school teams. So we want to have brands that support them. Our marketing over the last few years, we've discovered that Google Ads, word of mouth, as well as social media is the best way to reach our customers. Many of our customers are younger, so they prefer the social media aspect versus the paper aspect. And of course, word of mouth, as you know, really helps with that. We also are heavily involved in our community. We do community events. We participated in the safety and wellness event that Sutter put on last year. We also donated to Adventist Health for their golf tournament to help individuals there. We donated towards Sheriff's Ball, etc. We lead trail rides. We also do trail days where we participate in either Friends of Bogs or Six Sigma's trail building and maintenance programs. We also tag the businesses we work with in posts, and then they also tag us as well as customers. We find that if we lead a trail ride, we sell a bike. Again, we participate in trail days. We feel very strongly that if we participate in trail days, our business grows. If there's more places to ride, more people are coming to us to buy bicycles. It also improves ecotourism, so then we see more of the outside dollars coming into our community. We promote cycling, we lead trail rides. We also assist others in building riding groups, and we will shout them out on our Facebook page and social media so that others can know there's a ride out at the Old Toll Road at this time. This is the level of riders that will be out there. Myself and my husband are also coaches for the high school mountain bike team. So we participate very heavily in there, promoting the next generation of cyclists. Our goals, short term, is we would like to have a fleet of demo and rental e-bikes. Like I said, if we can get someone on an e-bike, we have a sale. So if we have that fleet, then we can take them out on the trails, show them the beauty of Lake County, and they come in sometimes the next day, sometimes 6 months later, but they buy a bike from us. We would like to have a trailer to transport those bikes to the trail. Right now, we have to bring multiple vehicles, so it'd be nice if we could just have one vehicle towing all the bikes. We want to continue with the remodel so that we have secure storage for those bikes, and then grow ecotourism through building trails and maintaining trails throughout Lake County. So what's the plan? If we win third place, we would start our fleet of rentals. We'd also get that trailer, and then we'd also invest in some tools to continue maintaining and building trails throughout Lake County. Again, the best way for our business to grow is for the trails to grow in Lake County. Second place, start the fleet, trailer, and we like to wrap that trailer with our logo. Also, tools for building and maintaining trails. If we get first place, we would do the entire fleet of e-bikes, so we'd be able to have sizes from extra small to extra large. We'd have that trailer, the trailer wrap, tools, and finish up that storage. We just have a couple small things that we need to do to have that secure storage. Thank you to our sponsors and to our judges. Really do appreciate all your time and your consideration.
All right, follow-up questions.
What your growth would look like, and if it was sustainable. How many employees do you have right now?
Currently, it's myself and my husband.
Okay.
Long-term, I would like to be able to hire a full-time manager as well as a part-time mechanic. I would like to go on vacation on occasion. And I do see our growth getting to that point of where we could be able to do that.
Right, because that I was just wondering how you would compensate if you had emergencies, you had a family emergency, or you had other emergencies. If it's just two of you, do the doors have to close, or what is your contingency plan for that?
Currently, we have friends in the community that we trust with our business that know how to use the point system and know bicycles who come in and cover during those times. We did have one day in the 3 years that we've been open where we did have to close our doors. That was just because, unfortunately, circumstances occurred that there's just no working around them. But generally speaking, if we do need to leave for a weekend, we can find coverage. That's not an issue. And bicycles can be repaired.
So you have one location?
We currently have one location. We would love to be able in the future to have another location on the other side of the lake. It wouldn't be as large as our current location. It would just be basically maintenance and part of the rental fleet there as well.
And you own this location?
We do not, we rent it.
And do you see staying there long-term or possibly purchasing it?
I see staying there long-term. Our landlord is a wonderful woman. She's really worked with us. At this time, she has not said that she wants to sell. If she did get to that point, that would be a discussion that my husband and I would have to have.
My questions revolve around projections. If you were to obtain your goals of having rentals and demos and the trailer and other tools and stuff, do you know how that would impact the business as far as profitability?
Currently, when we do have a couple of e-bikes that we take out on trail rides to let people just take them. So we have been looking at what does the rental fee need to be? What does the deposit need to be? We just had one bike returned to us with the cassette totally destroyed, and we had to replace that out of pocket because there was no. So we're thinking about a $500 deposit. It will be returned to you after we go through the bike and make sure everything's okay. But again, we'd also need to talk to an attorney, get that rent up as far as protecting our liability, and then them understanding that there is a deposit. We will not return it until we've had an opportunity to thoroughly go over the bike. If there's no damage, you get your deposit back. I hope I answered all your questions.
I still have just one concern about the sustainability. Is your business, could you take it away from a brick and mortar, or do you need a brick and mortar to make your business work?
We have considered taking it away from brick and mortar just because it would be easier for us to not have that overhead. We feel very strongly that we do need to have a brick and mortar and that presence in Lake County. Lake County has had a bike shop in Lakeport for the last 30 years, maybe more than that. I could be very wrong with that number, but several decades, at least 30 years. So we do know that this community can support a bicycle shop. And we also feel very strongly with the individuals that live in our community that it could support a secondary location from our business.
Okay, thank you.
So I guess I have another question then.
Go ahead, and then we'll go to Robert. No, it's okay. Go ahead, Steve.
Maybe I misunderstood, but I thought you were saying that you guys were the only location in Lake County.
That is correct.
So the one that's been established for decades was
So
the store
it
before
used to be
yours?
bike racks,
Okay.
and it used to be Main Street Bicycles.
Okay.
There's always been a bike shop
I see what you're
with
saying.
different ownerships. Yeah.
Perfect, thank you.
With the brands that you're carrying now, is there opportunity to, I think I'm piggybacking, but e-commerce for those bikes to local county or, neighboring county? I'm not saying you want to sell them across the nation. I think that would be a ridiculous expense, but is there opportunity, or are others selling the same brands and the same bikes within a close vicinity to you?
So Santa Cruz, there is Calistoga. Giant, I believe that we are the only dealership, the closest I believe is in Santa Rosa or Sacramento. We do have individuals from out of county coming to our bicycle shop to purchase Giant from us. The furthest one we've had so far has been on the California-Oregon border. Thank you for bringing that up, because Giant does have a web link store. So customers can go to Giant, order the bike, it gets delivered to our shop, we get the profit margin off of that bike, we build it, and that way, that's how Giant supports the independent bicycle shops and allowing them to grow that way.
Great, thank you.
Are we settled, judges? All right.
I just want to say I have a Giant too.
They're great brands.
Maybe she sold some bikes here today. Thank you, Hannah.